This edition of Huntington Unscripted serves as part of WMUL-FM's special promotional series in support of Funktafest 9. Now, let's send it over to today's hosts.
Hello and welcome to Huntington Unscripted, the one show where we sit down with some of your favorite local personalities. I'm your host, WMUL-FM News Director and Executive Director, Emma Johnson.
And I'm WMUL-FM News Editor, Alyson Messinger. Today we are joined by Funkle Sam to talk about the upcoming Funktafest 9.
So thanks for joining us, Funkle Sam, or Parry.
I have officially changed my name to Funkle Sam. I have.
So we have to...
No, I'm serious, I have not. But that's my stage persona with the MFB and also Funktafest, yeah.
Does anyone ever refer to you just as Funkle?
Yeah, some people will say, hey, Funkle Sam, and I'll be like, oh, hi.
Does anyone just call you Sam?
No, just people, because in my email, sometimes, because it says Funkle Sam on it, they'll think my name is really Sam, and they'll say, hey, Sam.
So is your email signature Funkle Sam?
Well, for Funktafest, AI does that. Like it will, like when I craft messages, it will say Funkle Sam, but I'll erase it and put my name. I don't say Funkle Sam. Just usually, so it's like, it's a stage persona. So.
Well, let's kick this off by explaining what Funktafest is.
Yeah. So, Funktafest is a music and arts festival that I started in 2016 in Huntington. It was an idea between myself, Shane Durham of Beggar's Clan, and Colton Settle of The Settlement. And oftentimes we would do shows together, and we would call ourselves the Funktafest. And we would, have great shows and people well attended and whatnot. And we were like, hey, we should try to expand this thing to make it a bigger thing. And I got the opportunity in 2016 to curate that space at the Ritter Park Amphitheater for a one-day event that we called Funktafest. And on Funktafest 1, we Frankensteined a rig together, a shoddily kind of constructed audio rig that got the job done. And we had, I think, 6 acts and about 6 sponsors, and it happened on October 1st.
Wow.
And it was awesome.
So it's grown a lot since the first one.
Yeah, leaps and bounds. It was, the first one was pretty off the cuff, but after 2, it was like, we really wanted to make it to feel like a bigger festival in a, in a small town and in a small intimate space, and kind of using HMAF's model, which is the Huntington Music and Arts Festival. I kind of took that format that they did and kind of, made it our own, the same kind of idea.
Yeah.
So we're on year 9. Well, it would be year 10 if it wasn't for the pandemic. But
yeah, and so with year 9, you are now up to 2 days for the festival.
That's right. So this is the first year that Funktafest is 2 days. We have traditionally just had it on one day, on a Saturday. Anywhere from the middle of September to the first couple of weeks of October. And this year we decided to take the leap, and I think a lot of people have been kind of secretly clamoring for 2 days and to kind of break it up a little bit more because, a regular Funktafest goes from 11:30 in the morning to 10 at night. I mean, it's an endurance, a day. I mean, if you chose to go to the entire thing. So, yeah, we split it up into Friday from 6 p.m. Well, the music starts at 6 p.m. to 10 o'clock. And it's a pretty good digestible kind of evening session to have. And then start up the next day at 3:30 in the afternoon and go to 10 o'clock once again. Because that's the sound ordinance at the Ritter Park is at 10 o'clock. So that's as late as you can go.
I didn't know that Ritter Park had a sound ordinance.
Yeah, so they're not like mean about it. We've gone over it a little bit. I mean, we think we've gone even to like 10:15 sometimes or whatever. But we try to be respectful of that. Yeah.
So about your band, the MFB.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
So the MFB, what do you think it stands for?
I don't think I can say that.
Oh, all right. Fair enough. You're right. I can read your mind. It means that. No, so the MFB is a funk band that I'm in. We're an original funk band. Of course, we play some covers as well. But we started that in 2012. So I'm on year 13 of this crazy band that I'm in, and I'm the front guy of that. I'm Funkle Sam. But Funkle Sam didn't really evolve until about year 2 or 3.
So Funkle Sam hasn't always been.
No. I don't even know if I had a name. I can't remember. But it was really the costume that I was talking to you guys before the show at Magic Makers that really transformed that persona. And I didn't really look back because it was like a lot of people was like, oh yeah, you're Funkle Sam. Like
that's your thing now.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Sure thing. You're known by
but
that.
It's always been just a larger than life kind of. It's really it's like a critique of America, really. It's the excess and over the top and more, where more is more. So it's kind of what I wanted to do with that kind of persona, was be larger than life and just take it to the limit as far as my body and the show could go. So that's the MFB.
So you said you're a funk band.
Yeah.
What's the best way to describe funk to people who maybe don't listen to funk music?
All right. A good description of funk music is this.
Okay.
All right. When you get into a song and your head starts doing this.
Yeah.
That you're getting into something kind of funky, probably, or groovy.
Yeah.
Something that hits on the one, clap,
I see what you're talking
clap.
about.
Getting in there. That's the funk. You're hitting it on the one. So and actually, funk is when I'm up on stage, it's like I black out, sort of, and I just become Funkle Sam. And yeah, my wife teases me all the time. And people say, "What's it like being married to Funkle Sam?" She's like, "I am not married to Funkle Sam. I'm married to Parry."
I don't know that man.
That is not the same guy. Because it's not. And a lot of people, like, after the show, like, you're actually pretty well spoken. Like, you're not that insane, crazy thing on stage I just saw. So it's like, you just, it's like a performer on stage or something. You just get in a character.
Well, I mean, we had Funktafest the first time we went, and then the weekend, it was like the week or 2 after that, you were on my tour group for campus.
Yeah, so I'm a school teacher, and you're like, wait a second, is that him? Why isn't he just thrusting wildly? Oh, I get it. He's a teacher. Maybe he shouldn't thrust wildly.
So what does Funktafest bring to the Huntington tri-state area?
I've been asking myself this, and I think it really brings a lot. And I'm really adamant about really providing this weekend and curating that space at the Ritter Park Amphitheater. Because I think now more so than ever, really, I mean, we all need something to kind of hang on to, and something that gives us optimism and hope and positivity and community and excitement and flair and like friends and family. And I think that's Funktafest. I think that's Funktafest as best as I try to curate it, is just an electric, eclectic, progressive, loving, safe space for anybody that wants to have a really great time. It's family friendly. We have a kids area.
Can people bring their pets?
Yeah, well, it's dog. Yeah, that's right. Gaia can come. It's pet friendly. Gaia, you coming? I think that's a yes.
I think she was snoozing.
That's all right. Gaia's coming. I know for sure. So
Catch Gaia at Funktafest, guys.
So it's pet friendly. We're actually going to have ASAP there. They're a rescue service, and you can adopt a dog right there at Funktafest if you want.
Oh, yeah, that's exciting.
That is exciting. This is the first year we've done that. So we're going to have there's another one that's like a cat shelter thing, that all the money that they make from their booth goes to the cat, to cats, to rescue cats and things like that.
Oh.
So yeah, we try to incorporate all the furry creatures as well,
So this isn't just like, oh yay, funk music. This is also
it's
an opportunity for the whole community to get together.
Yeah.
And
Try to
do
just
things.
pluck the really great things out of this area and try to make it as engaging as possible. Like we have a disc golf course that we're going to be setting up on that will be available that people can play in Ritter Park. We call it just the Funky Disc Golf Course, whatever. We have yoga. We call it Funky Yoga.
Do you want to go play disc golf, Allison? Will
Disc
we
golf?
go?
I'm going to recruit my dad, and
Get
we
your
can
dad
all play
out.
disc golf.
Well-
my mom's going for Funktafest, and my dad's
It's
going
a family
for
affair.
John can play disc golf with your dad then, because I can't play.
They'd get along because I don't think they'd speak.
It's a family fair, and it really is. So bring your folks. I mean, there is something for everybody. Really, and we're here on campus. This has always been the Pandora's box of what's, it's really challenging sometimes is to get the Marshall students off of 4th Avenue. And here's the thing, we got a partnership with CAB this year, Marshall CAB, student activities, and we have for the past 6 years. We offer 75 free tickets for Marshall students to attend, and at the gate on Funktafest Day, if you were to buy a weekend pass, it's $45. So this is a great value for Marshall students to come, and these tickets will be available on September 18th. Listen out there, Marshall students, on campus when we have the pop-up show hosted by Marshall CAB. On September 18th, there will be 75 tickets, free tickets available. All you have to do is give your Marshall ID, and whoop, there you are. Whoop, there it is. You're in there.
And speaking of Marshall, you guys have a partnership with the Sustainability Department.
So yeah, we have multiple partnerships. Of course, MUL, you guys, CAB, and also the Sustainability Department with Amy Parsons White, Amy White Parsons. I always get them mixed up. But with the Sustainability Department, they're going to make the festival, and they've partnered with us before. They've done this before with us. Try to make the festival as waste-free as possible. So that means communicating with all the attendees about the different receptacles to put the trash in, put it in the compost, put it in the recyclable, put it in the regular trash. And then also we'll be partnering with the food trucks, and all of their serviceware will be recyclable as well. And that would be provided by us and the Sustainability Department. So it's a really concerted effort of trying to leave no trace and leave as make it as green as possible and not as big of a footprint.
I think that's pretty cool.
Trying,
That's pretty cool.
It's just kind of tossing a lot of different ideas at the wall and seeing how many that you can try to pull off, and try to get as many people involved that want to be on board. And it's a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm working day in and day out to get this thing together. But I also love it. It's like a huge million-piece puzzle that I'm trying to put together.
So we know that MFB is going to be there.
Yeah.
Who else?
So Friday night we got Sneezy. Sneezy is terrific. Sneezy is a funk band.
Okay.
And I'm pretty engaging myself, and a few of my bandmates are somewhat engaging on stage. They're all right. But like Sneezy, they're the headliner. They are all engaging. Like they're an 8-piece, and they're all like.
I'm excited now.
They're fantastic. And not only are they engaging, they're a fantastic band. They groove hard, and they get people's Watusis out of the seat and up and moving around and grooving to the music. So Sneezy's our big headliner on Friday. We got Massing, as we were talking about with the flyer. Heath Hawley is him and Rob Coleman are the masterminds of Massing. Probably talking about another engaging band. I mean, they're just really, really, really got a great, groovy, tight, kind of indie rock sound. And they're the best, I would say, the best people on the mic, when they're talking to the crowd. They're hilarious. And I just laugh my butt off the entire time just watching them. Blue Heron is my friend, Brett Deffinger. And he's Huntington's hidden secret. He's one of the most creative guys that you'll meet. He consumes media like he's I've never seen somebody consume media like this guy. And then he just is constantly creating, making movies and making music just constantly. And I'm actually in a side project with him. That's not really funky, but it's a lot of fun. Bunny Money is also on Friday. She's just a pop star. She's like West Virginia's pop star. Y'all know her? Bunny
I
Money?
saw her at the 1901 house probably like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
She gave us all like friendship bracelets.
She's just, she's got the it factor.
She's just fun.
She's fun.
I've only caught her at like, I don't even remember what it was, but something that was happening downtown. But that was the only time I've heard her perform.
She's kind of like that on stage. Like when she is on stage, she kind of transforms into that performer. And that's Friday. That's just 6 to 10. Saturday is the headliner is Jocelyn and the Sweet Compression.
I love Jocelyn and the Sweet Compression.
Oh my goodness, she's
Love them.
showstopper.
Yes.
Soul, just power, just a very great band that backs her up as well. They're the headlining act. We have Jeremy Short, who we were just talking about, is playing Healing Appalachia. He is just a funky troubadour. He's just out there slugging it out night in and night out. Just a fantastic musician, great guy.
Yes.
His backing band, I know all those, his backing band, they're fantastic people. They used to all be in Beggar's Clan, and they're in another band called Three's Company Blues, or Three's Company Grooves is what they're called now. Joey H, y'all heard of Joey H? He's from Columbus, and he's played in Huntington a few times. He's really good friends with Shalim, if you know Shalim.
Oh.
When Shalim played the Regatta, half of his backing band is Joey H's backing band. So Joey H, dynamic rapper, and just the band is out of this world. We have Chocolate Four Wheeler.
That's a fun one.
Fun
That one
band.
is a fun one.
It's Michael Valentine and Angel and that band, and they're terrific. Michael's Michael. You all know Michael Valentine, right? Like Michael Valentine is probably the most brilliant creative in Huntington. He does it all, and he's one of my good friends as well.
Alyson? Never met him, but I do know who he is.
You should meet Michael. Michael is one of the. He's constantly creating as well. He does the Good Time show out of the Foundry Theater. Great guy. DJ Charlie Black, he is a veteran of the DJ scene. He's a traditional vinyl DJ. Like,
it's pretty cool to watch him.
And he's the best vinyl DJ in all of West Virginia.
I don't feel like I've ever actually seen that happen.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a long lost art. Not a lot of DJs do the vinyl anymore.
Wait until you get to watch that from backstage during this, because it's pretty cool.
He's where it's at for sure. DJ Quartz, she's out of Charleston, and she is fantastic. She's got a great engaging set. Mamba Beats he's another DJ here in town. He's more than likely going to be at the pop-up show, Mamba Beats. He's really engaging, great personality, great energy, great set. And then IV, he's a younger DJ from here in Huntington as well. I think when I taught at Huntington High, I remember him being in the hallways. So, I'm like, oh yeah, I think I remember you being in the hallways. I remember your face. Like, I don't forget very many faces, but yeah, it's really cool that he's doing that. And then we have an after party. So that's Funktafest Saturday, and then we have an after party that night at the Loud, and we have grown ass folks. And that's J.R. Clark, that's Jesse Clark, and he's just a veteran of the DJ scene. He used to live in Pittsburgh for like 15 years, where he was part of that Pittsburgh DJ scene, and then he moved back here like 10 years ago, and he's stellar guy. He loves to transform and make transformative kind of DJ spaces, which are fantastic. So that's Funktafest.
Yeah,
Funktafest 9. I mean, it's I think pound for pound the best Funktafest I've ever had the pleasure of being able to produce.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So what did you theme this year's after?
So yeah, we didn't really do like heavy theming until about I think it was 5 or 6 is when we did the Alyson Wonderland thing. I think it was 6. So this year's theme is West Virginia cryptids. And we originally were thinking about doing like a traditional, more like, you know, the other types of monsters, like the, you know, like Frankenstein and the vampire. What are those called? Classic kind of those types of monsters. But then we thought, oh, that's maybe a little too Halloween-y. Maybe we're early Halloween or early October. Yeah, I mean, I think it would have done well. But we're like, monsters, why won't we just do West Virginia cryptids? It was kind of a no-brainer. It's like, everyone else is joining in on the fun. Why can't we, right?
I love the theme.
And I'm from Point Pleasant, so I get the free pass to do it, you know, with Mothman and whatnot.
So apart from Mothman, what other West Virginia cryptids would you include here?
Yeah, I seen the Flatwoods Monster.
So the Flatwoods Monster.
Okay.
Really, in my opinion, there's the big three, and that's Mothman, it's Flatwoods Monster, and Bigfoot.
Okay.
You know, I think Bigfoot, even though he's not on the poster, I think Bigfoot is, you know, in any state's cryptid.
Yeah.
And there's been a bunch of, you know.
Did you ever watch Finding Bigfoot, like that show?
No, but I saw Harry and the Hendersons.
Oh, lucky.
Oh my gosh.
Which is one of my favorite movies.
I think my grandma still has that on like a VHS.
I wish I still did. Wish.
So that's really weird because I'm bringing back to a video that we did with MFB, Big Booty Judy. We were talking about VHS, Harry and the Hendersons being on it. Like, oh no, we gotta watch Harry and the Hendersons again. So it's, sorry, very random thing I had to pick up.
No, that deserved its moment. That deserved its moment.
But that's Funktafest. Oh, and we also have, I forgot, I just keep on talking about it because we'll have food trucks, of course. We'll have craft beer for people that are of age. And we have a fire and flow team, and then we have kind of an artist gallery. We call it a visual art alley of some visual artists that I hire out and have them come in and be featured. So I think that's about everything.
That's
kind of
pretty
nailed it
cool.
all.
Between Harry and the Hendersons and the Master of Disguise, I think.
Yeah?
Oh my gosh. Have you seen the Master of Disguise?
Oh, I have. I think that was a Blockbuster rental back in the day.
My grandma got so tired of Harry and the Hendersons and Master of Disguise, I'm not allowed to watch them anymore.
I feel like we need to watch them again.
Yeah.
I think we should.
So y'all have any other y'all have been fantastic. These have been great questions.
Straight off the dome.
You have a strange question to ask me? Or a different kind of question?
Strange question.
Something off the cuff? I don't know.
I think my sister had you in high school. Rhea Rideout, maybe?
This is what I'm talking about. This is the camera gold right here.
Yeah.
When did I had her at Huntington High?
I don't know if she had you in class or I don't know if like you just taught there, but
At the high school?
Mm-hmm. She graduated in 2019, maybe, possibly. Or she
What's
knows
her
who
name?
you are. Rhea Rideout.
Okay, yeah.
She's got red hair.
I think so, yeah.
Did you have Michaela Wheeler in class?
I did not have Michaela Wheeler in class. Did not have the pleasure.
Did you have our other Huntington High alumni, Ben Westfall, in your class?
I don't believe I had been Westfall either. But I have been in a county. This is my 23rd year of teaching. So I have taught everything from, I'm in elementary now, I've taught middle school, I've taught Huntington High for 10 years, and here I am, another year. Oh, all right.
Well, this is another question.
Okay.
Do you ever go out there and like throw the fire with the people?
I never throw the fire with them, but I go out there and enjoy it and sit down and watch them do their thing, for sure.
Wait a second. What do we mean throw fire?
So we have some fire performers.
Okay.
So you're going, right? This year?
Probably, yeah.
They like have these like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like this thing, they set it on fire and then they can like fling it around.
Oh, like at the Renaissance Festival.
Yes.
Yeah, so we got some fire performers.
Okay.
They call it like a fire and flow. They call it flow is kind of like the acrobatic and kind of hula hoop kind of stuff.
It is pretty cool.
So
See, you said that, and I was just going to take your word for it. I'm like, yeah, that sounds really cool.
that's right. That's fire. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, especially of course when it gets dark and everybody, it's like, oh, they're spinning fire, doing this stuff, and got these weird contraptions where they And it's real safe. It's an area that we kind of have partitioned off where they do these things. And they do these, the people I hire are at multiple music and arts festivals and things.
No
they do
one's
this kind of
being
stuff.
set on fire at Funktafest this year.
Oh, it's on fire, literally and figuratively. So.
And what's up with the iGuys?
So iGuy is, so it's kind of morphed into iGuy and iGal. So I used to have just one little headpiece with the eyeball, but now it's kind of, I have the opportunity to rent out another one that from Alcon, who's one of our sponsors. So we rock out two of them, and I'm like, well, let's, of course we got iGuy, let's, iGal, of course, is here too.
Is there a story behind that? Or is it just cool?
It's cool, and it has a slight story in how that headpiece came together. It was specially made for us. And it was made by the same guy who makes like the Brutus, the Buckeye, for the Ohio State University.
Yeah.
It was made by that same guy that makes those mascot pieces. And it was our first sponsorship with Alcon. They made one for us and one for them, and that was the sponsorship.
Oh.
And they use theirs for promotional types of things too. And Alcon is an eye kind of company, makes products for eyes. So yeah. So yeah, we just kind of lean into. And actually, that's not the reason why we started iGuy. We started iGuy because the first graphic that was made by Jimbo Valentine, he made a guy that it was like a James Brown body, but with an eyeball, and he was like doing a split, and that was Jimbo Valentine. So we just kind of, with his permission, I said, Jimbo, is it all right if we kind of make this, the mascot of Funktafest? And he's like, yeah, sure, go ahead and roll with that. So everything that we do, there it is back there, is eyeball related. So that's kind of like our mascot. And I'm kind of the secondary, Funkle Sam is kind of a secondary kind of mascot as well. So
Took the eyeball and just ran.
just take the eyeball and ran with it.
Quite funky.
Yeah.
That's all the time we have for today, and a big thank you to Funkle Sam for joining us, as well as a big thank you to all WMUL-FM and JMC TV members who helped us out today. I'm Emma Johnson.
All episodes of Huntington Unscripted can be found on WMUL-FM's SoundCloud and YouTube, as well as JMC TV's YouTube channel. I'm Alyson Messinger.
And I'm Funkle Sam, producer of Funktafest and lead singer of the MFB. Thank you so much for having me.